Okay, for life, long little pimp, the Trilogy, aka the EP, is in the building. This is Crates Radio, and we're now about to get in the mix with the Crates crew, baby. It's going down. Crates.com, those are the music when they hear.
Yo, what up? I'm the fat one, DJ Tito. I'm an on-air personality. I'm here with my crew.
DJ Kaos, my good man Gons from the Crack.
We're bringing radio back to the people the way they like it, the way it's supposed to be.
We've been doing this for about almost a year now, and we're on our 30th show on the next one. So stay tuned. It's about to get way deeper.
Community. We're doing this for the people, for the DJs, by the DJs. Shout out to Kaos TV. Thank you for being part of the movement. And it's the transfer of knowledge to me that's most important. Like to have like a figure like BUN B when he comes through, it's that transfer of knowledge. Like he said, like the activity book is for like hip hop to be taught to the newer generations because they're so out of sync. What do you see on TV? The videos that you see on World Star, man, it's not hip hop.
We're here live.
Where's the jump on?
What is up, Internet? It is going down. It's another Friday, and it's happening right here on the Jump On. Yes, the weekend is finally here.
Here it is.
You know how it goes down every Friday, right here on the one and only DJ Mix Show / Talk Show. The one DJ that is for the people,
For the DJs.
for the DJs, by the DJs. Executive produced by one person. By one person.
One guy.
The EP.
The main man.
That holds a lot that goes down behind this very show.
Mr. Trilogy himself, BUN
How long was the
B.
process to get this finally done and made to where it's like, okay, here is the one. It's done. Let's start pressing them up.
Well, initially we sit together like a 20-page proposal out to different publishing companies, and nobody jumped on it, nobody bid it, nobody got it. So we were like, how do we drum up attention for this project? So Shay was like, well, let's do a Tumblr, and every day we'll put up a picture on the Tumblr, and we'll partner it with music. So when we created the Tumblr, we would draw a picture, for example, let's say Tito. Tito's the picture today.
Yeah.
So we would put up a picture of Tito that you could color. We would also post a link to, say, a Tito song. So it'd be like, hey, paint this picture of Tito. So I've not said this anywhere else.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Exclusive.
I've never, because I get asked this all the time.
Of course.
GQ magazine, Washington Post, LA Times Weekly. Doesn't matter. They're not us, so they don't get that.
All right, that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? They're not the jump
Exactly.
off, so they don't get the exclusive.
Wow.
One of the people that didn't want to be in the book, I'm not going to say why he didn't want to be in the book, but he chose to pass on it, was Lupe.
Fiasco.
Oh, okay. That's a surprise.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, well, Lupe's a great friend. Known him for years. Consider him a little brother. And but just this was something he was like, I'll pass.
Wow.
And we don't hold any grudges. We don't feel a certain way. We don't get caught up in our feelings or nothing like that.
Never that.
Everybody has a right, of refusal. This is him. This is his likeness. He didn't want it connected with this. I respected his wishes.
That's wow. That's a surprise. I would,
very much so.
I'm pretty sure that caught a lot of people off guard because I would think like Lupe would be all for it. But like you said, everybody has the right of refusal, and it's dope. Maybe in future he may change his mind.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Now that it's and again, he's not the only person. I don't want to just make it seem like everybody was down with the coloring book except Lupe Fiasco. But everybody that wasn't, wishes good luck. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was more like, I don't think this is right for me right now. But good luck on the book. It sounds kind of ill,
That's always good. Good vibes always. You have to have good vibes.
Man. I'm the OG. I don't take that kind of stuff
You can't,
personally,
man.
It's not even that serious. But the last thing I want me and Lupe Fiasco to fall out about is over a coloring book.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, it's not worth it, man.
So
when the rappers on the show, Wendy Williams, they're usually promoting
Exactly.
a single or an album, you know, maybe a concert or a television appearance or something like that. Not necessarily this kind of intellectual property.
Not a coloring book, bro.
You know?
Not a coloring book. The EP has a coloring book. The executive producer.
Intellectual property, bro. No, it really is. It is. And you know what? And Shay, where's Shay from?
Shay's from Houston.
He's from Houston.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he still teaches and everything here?
Yeah, teaches every day. You know, and I don't think he really gets enough credit. My name's on the cover of the book, but I can't draw for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, every picture, every activity, every maze, puzzle, all that stuff, that's all hand drawn by Shay Sorrell.
Wow.
You know
This
what I'm saying?
look at this picture of Bun, man. This is amazing, dude. For
I
real.
just let him he was like, who should we do? I'm like, man, do whatever you want to do. Pause. Draw whatever you want to draw, create whatever you want to create, and then we'll figure it out from there. And pretty much everything cool that we came up with as far as the activities, they all worked. There wasn't any issues with any of the activities.
I was just about to say that Action Bronson connect the dot beard. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
That was nice.
That's perfect.
LL Cool J radio, I think.
Yeah, that with the boombox.
Yeah,
It's just when he was really was late.
I would have loved to have had like a coloring book like this for me when I was in this age group.
I
would
agree.
have killed to be able to draw Big Daddy Kane,
Yeah.
Cool G Rap,
NWA. I would have done those.
That would have been ill to do that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know?
Now I gotta ask you. This is like by far the most ultimate idea in my eyes for a Houston artist, and I haven't seen anybody else do anything like this. Earlier you were saying something off air, and I don't know if you want to talk about it, but there was a game changer that you were.
Yeah.
you were saying
So
something.
a good friend of mine, Andy, he lives in Canada. Andy's a website developer and he's an app developer for iPhone apps, Samsung apps, that kind of thing. So Andy, saw the coloring book, and of course him being a programmer, he instantly was like, yo, there needs to be an app for this. He's like, not only does there need to be an app for this, there needs to be like an iPad, excuse me,
man.
Yeah.
specifically designed app for this that people can color on their iPads.
Yo.
So that's going to be the next step for
Trilogy
this
in the building right
EP.
here with us, and right now we have DJ Kaos making his way over the turntables. Right here, let's do it. Another Friday. This is the jump off. Shake it, me. Here I am. No, really though, you got something coming up pretty soon.
Yeah.
And this is pretty interesting because we're talking about Bun B, the trilogy himself and orchestra, synth-like.
The Houston Symphony.
Yeah.
Houston Symphony.
Talk
So,
about that.
November 14th is going to be an event. It's a concert called Houston in Concert for Hate. It's a collaboration with the Houston Symphony and the
Wow,
Anti-Defamation
man!
League.
There's a bunch
Just
of firsts
like
going on today.
I was just gonna say that. I mean, who's doing a rap coloring book,
This guy.
and who's doing a show with the Houston Symphony?
For
Who's
the first time ever.
collaborating for the first time? Now this is history,
Yeah.
and it's on the jump off right here.
Our executive producer.
Our executive producer.
He's the one doing
So,
it.
Bun, this
and
is
Houston
amazing,
Symphony
man.
in their 100-year history has never worked with a hip-hop artist.
Never.
Wow.
It's the 100-year anniversary for both organizations. So they put together a very ill 90-minute program. It's going to be narrated by Alfred Woodard, and it's going to be a chronological look at my past years and my younger years. I may have even been partly responsible for hip-hop not representing itself in a proper fashion. So in the same way that I may have misused hip-hop when I was younger, I got to make sure that I make good use of hip-hop now that I'm older and mature. When you're younger and you don't know, then that's one thing. But as you get older and you recognize the mistakes of your youth and you realize that you still have an opportunity to positively affect people, then you have an obligation to do that.
Right.
So that's kind of what I've been doing in the last years of my life. I'm not saying that I'm going to start doing anything different musically, but there's a lot of other things that I can exert my energy for. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be an album that I'm trying to promote or a video that I'm trying to debut.
Yeah.
It's just about giving back to hip hop's culture. Based on everything that the hip hop culture has given to me.
Why not? I mean,
And I
you
think-
have been dubbed the mayor of Houston. I
Yeah.
mean, it's pretty cool because you've seen the change, and I mean, they say with great power comes great responsibility. But I mean, I think it's just you just got great wisdom now, man.
But it's true though, man. You can't take. I can't take all of this. Everything that I am, everything that I've become, has to do with what hip hop has given me. The opportunities that hip hop has afforded me to prosper, take care of my family, influence the next generation of people. Just be able to entertain people, make them happy. Take a room full of people that may be feeling a certain way and totally change the way they feel. Take people that may be looking at the world a certain way and totally change their outlook. And you know, so for me, I have to give back to hip hop
Word.
because of what hip hop has given to me. And these are just different ways that I can give back positive contribution to hip hop and show hip hop in a positive light, where in the past I may not have done that.
And I think that you're doing that, and you're doing that very well, Bun.
Yeah.
I mean, everything that you're doing is amazing, brother.
I just, you know, you got to lead by action.
Yeah.
Got
You
to.
can tell you can tell the next generation what they need to be doing, how they need to be moving, or whatever. And then they turn around and be like, well, you did this or you did that. I'm like, well, yeah, but that's because I didn't know. Now that I know, I'm doing shit different. So, excuse my language. But I just want people to understand that you have to give back to your community. Hip hop is my community, you know. So I feel obligated to give back something, and it's important to let people see that you're not just supposed to take from hip hop.
Gotcha.
You're not just supposed to just listen to the music and go to the parties and all of that. We have to give back to hip hop and make sure that hip hop exists in a positive way and it stays alive, and that people can get from hip hop what we got from it.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Most def.
That's
And
deep.
just like the class you teach, you know, hip hop religion. I mean, hip hop is a religion to a lot of people. Yeah, at Rice University.
Well, we speak about religion as in the sense of not like church or organized religion, but religion as far as the spiritual sense of religion, and that being something that makes you a better person. You know what I'm saying?
form of expression or somewhat like that.
Well, yeah, not just a form of expression, but you know, moral codes that a person lives by, principles that they adhere to. And for some people, the ethics behind hip hop is the code that they choose to live by, and that's what makes them a better person. So we're about, you know, any kind of tenets that you subscribe to, any kind of beliefs that you hold dear to you and follow you. That's kind of what your religion is.
That makes sense.
And for a lot of people, that's hip hop.
Right.
Gotcha. You know, I was having a conversation with some good friends of mine from Kaos TV, and I was telling them a little bit about, you know, you being the executive producer and how you teach this course over at Rice, and they had no idea. They were like, "Wow, really?" And I was like, "When you get a chance to hear the show, when Bun's on it next, he'll explain a little bit about of that to you."
Yeah.
And there's some people that didn't know. I don't know that you do this, and when they found out, they were just mind blown.
Boom.
Well, we didn't do this for, you know, first of all, I don't make a lot of money doing this. I don't make a lot of, so hats off to all the college professors out there that teach kids, and
For
you
real.
know, because everybody's not making crazy money. I'm definitely not making any real money doing this at all. In fact, I lose money because I can't travel as extensively as I'd like to, because I teach on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I don't like not being home the night before class,
Right.
because anything could happen. I take it very seriously. I don't just kind of walk in and show up and you know, like play a hip hop record and then leave. Like
No.
it's very real. I lecture in the course. You know what I'm saying? I have office hours. There's interaction with the students. I take this very seriously. It's a real job, more real than to me a lot of other jobs, because I'm speaking directly into the minds and the hearts of the next generation.
Right, yeah.
So I don't want to lead them astray and give them misinformation or anything.
And this is part of giving back to hip hop. You know,
again.
Standing here live, ground zero. It's where it all jumps off. My boy BUN B, shout outs
Kaos TV, baby, it's going down.
in the building. Peace.